Welcome indeed to the world's most magical city. We've been cleared for a spectacular journey over Manhattan, so hold on and feel the pulse of this wondrous place. Friendly wink to the famous Lady of Liberty, symbolizing the strength and diversity of an entire nation. Among this maze of tall buildings lies the financial capital of the universe, Wall Street, the world's largest gambling den. If you look closely, you might see a stock dropping. As we pass the World Trade Center, we begin tracking north, up Fifth Avenue, where anything seems possible in the evening, when stars and lights and dreams mingle in this urban wonderland, to the financial center and the landmark twin towers of the World Trade Center. We scale the canyons of the city to the top of the world.
BBC Radio Leicester on 104.9 FM. There are now reports of 2 explosions near to the Pentagon in Washington. All aircraft have been grounded across the USA for the time being.
The most terrible, shocking events taking place in the United States of America.
All planes in the United States are being held on the ground.
It is perpetrated by fanatics who are utterly indifferent to the sanctity of human life. And we, the democracies of this world, are going to have to come together to fight it together and eradicate this evil completely from our world.
Here is a live description of the second crash.
I will tell you from the size of the gash that the wingtip had to be at least 150 to 200 feet wide. Oh my God!
Oh,
the next building
there's
just
another one.
Up. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Another plane just flew in.
I feel the heat. The explosion is incredible. Oh my God!
Another plane as we were watching.
I can't believe this. The second tower has exploded from about the 20 stories below in a gargantuan explosion. Oh my God, I don't believe it!
Ryan Lutz there on the scene as we were talking. You just heard it.
If you've just joined us, the 2 aircraft were apparently hijacked in Boston earlier this afternoon. A third plane has also been hijacked. We have no reports of the whereabouts of that plane at this time. But flights across America have been halted, and all aircraft must land at the destination or nearest airport as soon as possible if they're already in the air.
We saw the plane on the other side of the building.
Today, our fellow citizens, our way of life, our very freedom came under attack in a series of deliberate and deadly terrorist acts.
I was in the base of the building when this thing happened. First of all, there was a huge bang, and it felt as though a construction company or something like that had dropped a weight from a very, very great height. The building physically shook. Seconds later, there were 2 or 3 more very big explosions. People came screaming past me, saying, "Just get out, just get out."
Big explosion happened. Some guy came out. His skin was all off.
The American Treasury Building, the White House, the Pentagon, and some other government buildings have also been evacuated this afternoon. 2 planes crashed into the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in New York within the last hour. The buildings among the world's tallest are on fire. Smoke is pouring out of them. The first impact happened shortly before 2 o'clock British time. The second followed 18 minutes later. One report says 6 people have been killed and 1,000 injured.
What were you telling the people when you were in there?
You're just trying to lead your way out. Just find your way to light. Just walk your way out to the closest you can. That's the only thing you could tell somebody. Just find your way out. There's nothing you could do.
As we were getting our gear on and making our way to the stairway, there was a heavy-duty explosion, and everybody just started running for the door. Everybody was trapped. Eventually, when the dust lifted, I saw some light and started screaming for everybody to go out towards the light.
Well, a third aircraft crashed on or near the Pentagon, reports now. That's on fire. President Bush has broken off a visit to Florida and is returning to Washington. He said the full resources of the government would be brought to bear to try to bring those responsible to justice. And as we've just said, both the White House and the Pentagon have been evacuated.
I helped them out. This is them all over. There's people jumping out of windows. I've seen at least 14 people jumping out of windows. It's horrific. I can't believe this is happening.
Sean, it's me. I just wanted to let you know I love you, and I'm stuck in this building in New York. A plane hit the building or a bomb went off. We don't know, but there's lots of smoke, and we just wanted you to know that I love you.
I heard this plane come over my head very, very low, and the next thing I know, there was this tremendous explosion. As it hit the Pentagon, I looked over, and the smoke started coming up. Pieces of the plane and pieces of the Pentagon were falling onto the 14th.
Well, the firefighters out there are working around the clock. They're doing 12-hour shifts, and I tell you, these firefighters don't want to stop.
All these people are coming here with great expectation and hopes of finding their family names or their loved ones on this list, and when they can't, they're totally crushed. It's really hard.
I really need to know if he's alive or dead, I need to tell my kids something.
Just trying to get somebody who saw my wife or maybe helped her out the building, anybody.
I wish I could just go there and dig myself if I could.
So because my company did it differently, we all started leaving immediately. So everybody grabbed their purses and their wallets on their way out because people actually lost their belongings in 1993. My company, security person, told us to take an elevator from the floors we were going down to the 44th floor. You probably heard there were something called sky lobbies. There was one on 44, there was one on 78. The plane actually went through the one that was on the 78th floor. And so everybody except for about 5 people on that one died. I was on the lower one. So a friend of mine, this person, and I were walking down the stairs together. And then he said, I'm going to go to an empty office and call my wife. You probably heard that many people wanted to make phone calls, grab things, and something told me not to go with him. So he turned and went, and I went down the elevator to the 44th floor. And when we were on the 44th floor, they told we got hit by the plane. So the plane, the building on the 44th floor did not have any windows, so we couldn't see what happened. But we felt the building move. It didn't shake, it moved. So it felt like it was about to fall over. Because obviously you can imagine the force of an airplane hitting a building like that. It went like this. So pushed everyone forward, and obviously people screamed, and everybody. I thought I was going to die. Obviously I didn't die, but the building righted itself. So I went to school for engineering, so my engineering mind kicked in. There were 3 different